Hello everyone, this is my suit only silent assassin on master difficulty in the 4th level in Hitman 3 being China. In this run I'm going to be hacking the data core while in the suit, so certain runs don't use the suit but this one will. I proceed past the homeless people and grab the crowbar. And proceed around this corner, which leads us directly outside the door to where Hush is. Here I retrieve some classic coins just because I wanted to use that, and I climb up the pipe on the outside to head inside of Hush's headquarters. By doing this, you pass by the 2 guards at the bottom of the stairs. I use my lockpick, or you could have used the crowbar right there, to head inside, and I barely peek out here because that guard will see you at the end, and I shoot out the camera system. I then proceed up the stairs and wait for these 2 guards to finish talking. And proceed out this window. I slide down this window to climb back here to get the fuse cell.
Last guy wouldn't shut up about the experiments. Had 1,000 questions. An hour. What are the...
Now, here, you have to be careful not to go directly at this window immediately because you will most likely get spotted by that guy. But if you take it nice and slow and don't sprint, just constantly walk and go around the corner, you should be able to climb outside that window and head up to this next floor. When you're here, you get outside and you take the ladder right here to head up to the top floor of Hush's building. In here, I've used my poison vial to poison the ventilation system that for Hush's dream machine or whatever, where he goes to relax. I then use his keypad to get inside, which the code is 2552. I wait for the scientists to get off the fuse cell generator, and then I throw a coin to get him to turn around. Make sure you throw it far enough that the guard also looks that way as well. Now I just go over here and plant the fuse cell, and now Hush is all set up. Eventually Hush will walk into his sleepy area and go to relax, and he will breathe in poison and die. I then proceed down 1 floor and use this connecting bridge to get closer to Imogen Royce. And then climb up here, and you have to be careful not to get spotted by the drones coming out.
At each other's throats over pencils. Pencils? Who fights about pencils? Someone who imports theirs by the bar.
I then proceed towards here, and there's a pipe that you can use to slide all the way down. And these buildings down here, entrances, are where the entrances to the ICA building are.
Are they red? With a little metal cap on them? And they write
We wait for this guard to turn around.
you owe me, man. Big time.
And then lockpick this door. We are now inside the ICA facility with Imogen Royce. Avoid these 2 guards and head through here. Now we're going to have to go through a little bit of a certain route that allows us to get certain dongles and stuff to use the camera to be able to hack certain glass panels and doors. So we hack that glass panel to make it so they can't see us as I pass by, and we use this camera to unlock the vent here. I then proceed through here.
I wonder what the next entry front will be. I'm rooting
And
for
sneak by and head outside here. This security door needs a security level 2. So I hack this door, which allows me to get the security level 2 dongle on the desk right here. So I just leave and head back to that door, and I'm able to get inside.
Security protocol overruled.
I then proceed downstairs to the tier 2 section.
I just don't feel comfortable with Royce knowing intimate stuff about us. I know she's all about security, but what about privacy?
I hacked this window here just to close the window because there's some guards that can come up and see, but typically you would only really need to do that if the cameras were still active. I then sneak to hack the armory over here.
Security protocol
And the reason I'm going in here is because I want that tier 3 access dongle. And I'm also going to take a silenced pistol. I have to wait in here because the guy saw me enough to come over and peek, so I have to wait. That guard almost sees me, but I proceed out, and I should be fine here. Now I'm going to use this vent here to head down to tier 3 because the guards watch the doors on the area down where I was heading. If I took the stairs down there, there would be 2 guards watching the door and I wouldn't be able to get in. So now that I have the tier 3 access code, I can unlock the vents that are down this vent shaft. Which is like this one right here. So now this is opened and I'm proceeding through. I'm closing these glass panels so this woman doesn't see me when she looks left or right whenever I get out. I also don't want her to see me when I go into the main area with Imogen Royce because she can see me through that window right there. So I knocked her out and I'm going to hide her body. What I'm trying to do here is get into the vent that is over in the corner that I thought was in that room, but it's actually on the other side. So I proceed to the other side here.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
I opened this vent for later, even though I'm not going to be going in this side at this time. Because in this run, as mentioned earlier, I'm going to be going to hack the core myself in the suit. And this guy's pattern, he goes around this way instead of coming up there, so we loop around this way and we hack the vent and the door and get inside. Now at this point, I picked up the gun earlier. I'm going to drop that gun right here because I want Imogen's Imogen's guard to walk away. At this point, Hush that we poisoned before, he now dies, and I'm hacking these vents to go hide in the back of the server room. And at this point, we're just waiting for Imogen Royce. Now Imogen Royce is heading into the server room. She notices the gun, tells her bodyguard, and the bodyguard will go pick it up.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Just sit back and relax.
Yeah, okay.
He will then bring this gun to the security room, and Imogen Royce will be completely alone. And since you took out the woman that was watching the window earlier, she won't be looking out into this room and won't be able to see you push Imogen Royce over the edge here into the server coolant below. I sneak up here.
You still have to take care of Imogen
push
Royce
her
before
over.
we can access the core 47. Good. That's both targets down.
When
I
she's
just
down,
need
you
to
can use the
override
data core,
this, and I'm in.
which will close all the windows
now, I can take care of the
and
data
doors into
remotely.
this area,
Unless you
so
want
you
to
won't be
handle it
spotted
yourself.
during this, and you will have to
You're alone.
proceed to this cutscene.
All personnel.
At this point, every guard is on alert
This
mode,
is bad.
so we have
That
to
means
sneak
they'll
through
shoot
and
on
be
sight.
extremely careful how we leave.
I'm gonna
We
create
leave
some
directly
havoc
back in the
47.
vents that we
Break
opened
the
up
core
earlier,
lockdown. Maybe we'll divert their attention a bit.
Warning.
and we proceed
Core
to the left.
overheating. Warning. Core shutdown.
Certain
Temperature
paths that we
protocol.
want
Warning.
could normally take
Fire
are blocked by
detected.
fire, etc. now, so we have to be
Anybody copy?
a little stealthy in the way we go.
Moving on.
All personnel. Breach protocol initiated.
I wait for those two guards blocking the door are always going to be facing that direction, while the other two are going to walk in random patterns. The one down here, I sneak through here, and then they eventually meet up with another group on the opposite end here.
Warning. Fire
This is back
detected.
where we knocked out the woman. And remember I unlocked that door earlier? You can see another set of guards are coming down here. So I quickly proceed to get into the door, the vent that I unlocked earlier, before all the guards come in and flood this room. I'm now able to climb up, and this should
All
put me in
personnel.
Imogen
Breach protocol
Royce's
initiated.
office. So technically this is a way to get there if you wanted to wait until she got into her office to kill her. I then immediately proceed from her office and head up the stairs. So this floor is pretty easy to get out of. We just come up these stairs here. Now we're on the tier 1 floor.
Warning.
I then proceed
Core
back
overheating.
through the room that I stuck through in the beginning of this area.
Nothing here, command. Moving on.
I end up getting spotted a little, and this person comes here, so I have to sneak behind this door and wait a little bit. But I'm trying to get to the vent at the end of this room, back to where I started. So basically, we just circle around this desk.
Fire detected.
We climb through this vent here. Now be careful when leaving here, because one time I went through this whole entire map, walked out here, and there's a guy coming up the stairs to the right here, and he spotted me, ruined it all. But basically you're just watching the patterns now of the way these guys move. And especially down here, you gotta be careful, but the moment you scan that exit, you exit the map and leave.
All
You need
personnel.
the tier 3 access dongle to do it.
Breach
So I
protocol
throw a coin
initiated.
just because I want to make sure everyone's like not focusing on me. And then I go sneak down here, scan this door. I'm starting to get spotted, but I'm able to leave, and I'm good. Walk out of the map, and that is how I did Suit Only Silent Assassin for the China mission on Master Difficulty while hacking the data core. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment because it helps feed the YouTube algorithm and help bring support to my videos, and it is greatly appreciated. Thank you.